Whispering Storyteller here. I hope you are well. Well, it is Sunday the 2nd of March, and it's funny because tonight, just about 20 minutes ago, I realised that the sun was shining through the bedroom window. And it was so nice. It just reminded me that spring is in the air. Okay, we're not quite there yet, but it is definitely coming. And it feels good. It felt nice to have that sun on my face. And what's that old saying? Is it red sky at night, shepherd's delight? Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Maybe there's a different variation in different parts of the world. I'm not sure, but it felt nice. It's been a really nice spring-like day today. And yeah, I've had a very nice relaxing day, which is what I need. But, let's just have a few minutes, nice quiet chill time. So I hope that you are somewhere nice and comfortable, lying on a bed, maybe sitting on the sofa with a nice cushion under you, that kind of thing. Just somewhere where you can switch off and join me just for a bit of chit chat. Now, for anybody who watches this channel, because I've got quite a few new subscribers recently, I've been doing a lot of videos about various topics. I've done true crime, I've done rock and roll stories, alien abduction stories, and I'm really enjoying this new little sort of style of content. It just gives me something to really focus on for an episode. And it seems that you are enjoying it too, which is brilliant. It's great news for me. So let's start off with the month of February. So this is my monthly check-in, just no script, just off record, just having a chat, having a catch up about life in general. A lot of you request these storyteller rambles. And it's just nice to be natural and unscripted. So the month of February, how was it for you? Did you have a good month? I hope you did. For me, February has been a bit of a tough month, to be honest. A tough month in a sense that I've just been so busy with work and other things. One of the things that I did was last week I went to do another Say Yes to the Prom Dress charity event. So I went to Stockton on Tees, which is about an hour's drive from here. And I drove down with my good friend Paula, who is an amazing lady. She is my ex-boss from a job that I had for a long time. And she has stage 4 cancer. And I've been working with Paula to help her to make some social media content about managing to live a positive life with cancer. I've done a whole bunch of videos where we've tackled some really difficult subjects, because Paula is very keen on just giving and helping as many people as possible. So I did do one of these events back in January, just after the new year. So I think I might have already give you the lowdown of it on one of those episodes. So the idea in brief, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, you can donate a prom where that's been worn, 2-3 hours, ends up being in your attic or in the back of a cupboard. So the idea is to give it another life, donate it, let somebody else wear it, or upcycle it, or that's the idea anyway. So we had a catwalk of all these teenagers who were they were modelling the dresses that were available to buy, and we raised over £1,000 in like a 2-3 hour session, which was great. And my job was on the microphone and just announce the running of the event, etc. Now, it's something I really, really enjoy doing, and it's a great cause. But what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to be doing what we call the Relay for Life, which is a 24-hour event where the idea is we do a relay. So we go round a track, round and round and round, for 22 hours. So I'll be part of a team, and we will take turns as long as somebody is continuously going round and round the track. I mean, you can crawl it, you can walk it, you can run it, you could do the tango or handstands. So that's the idea. So I've just posted on my Facebook a link for Just Giving to help me raise money for cancer research. And this is going to take place on the 13th of July. And I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a whole bunch of us, and we're going to go down and really have a good time. And it's all for an amazing cause, and lots of cancer survivors there. And we get to do a candlelight vigil at the end where we will pay tribute to the loved ones that unfortunately lost their battle with cancer. And my dad is one of them. I lost my dad back in 2002. So yeah, it's nice to do little things as tribute, and of course to help with the research for cancer. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and if any of you out there want to donate, I'll put the link on my description down below, and I'll be ever so grateful. Of course, if you want to, that would be much appreciated. So what else has been going on in February? Weather here has been absolutely horrendous. We've had storms, we've had snow, we've had rain, everything, apart from just nice calm weather. And I think today is probably the first day I've been able to walk and think. I could feel that sun on my face, and it's such a nice feeling. So I've been going swimming still. Monday mornings I've been going down and doing about 20 lengths and having a steam room and a sauna. So there's one local to me, and I tend to go kind of early in the morning because it's less busy. But some of the characters I get in there are really funny. So I could be sitting in the steam room and some old guy will come walking in and give me his life story. It's really good to hear people's stories when they're in these kind of places. Have you ever struck up a conversation with anybody in a place like that? I tend to be very proud of the fact that I love to talk to people. I'm a very, very friendly, sociable person. And I talk a lot to some of the people in there. And it's great just to hear all the different backgrounds. There's people who are ex-military, retired, who go there just to, have that balance in their life where they're out of the house and doing something. And it's quite a sociable thing. And when I go in the swimming pool, there's often the same characters every week, going up and down, ladies, and talking the whole time. And it's really nice to do that, isn't it? So swimming is a very, very sociable activity. What else has been happening? Probably the biggest news. So, I got a new job. Yes, I did. I got a new job. I did a series of interviews over Teams, and I'm finally getting a job to make internal communications for a company. So that's going to make me very happy. I'm going to be making videos, intranet pages, newsletters, all of that jazz for people who work in this company. And it's a really nice company. It seems like a very kind company, which is nationwide. So it is a chance for me to do something a little bit different with hopefully a nice dynamic team. And I'm super excited to get started. I'll keep you posted on that, but that is probably my big news for February, that I managed to get another job, which for me is amazing. It just means it's something possibly a bit more focused and aligned to the kind of person that I am and the skill set that I have. I'm also going to be working from home predominantly, so that is another thing I have to get used to be honest. Because I haven't actually had a work from home job at all throughout COVID. I was a key worker. And after being in my job for many, many years previous to me coming back to Whispering Storyteller, I was very settled in a job that I had for many, many, many years, and because of the redundancy in COVID, I've just struggled to find my happy place. And when I say happy place, it's just I want somewhere where I feel valued, I feel part of a team, I feel I've got a voice, and a lot of people respect and bring out the best that I can be, because I've got a lot to offer as well. But I've got to feel connected to where I work. I've got to feel connected to the people I work with. And one of my old bosses is actually going to be my line manager again. So we worked together not many years ago, but a good 7 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. and we got on really well. There was a great deal of respect there, and it's nice to be reunited with her, if you like. So I'm super excited to open this new chapter, and I'll keep you guys posted how it's all going. Yeah, so that's my big news for February, I think. Yeah, I haven't actually resigned from my other job yet because I'm still going through the screening process. So I probably decided to keep things under my hat until I've got a bit more perspective around a start date. But I got the job, which is great. Which is fantastic. So what else for February? I finally managed to get monetized for Whispered Storyteller. So I've been going for a long time now, as some of you will know. And I eventually took the time to work out how to become monetized, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but once you're eligible, you've got to show this, you've got to do that, click this box, go into this link. It's a very, very convoluted process to become monetized. But even though I've been eligible for years, it was the first time that I've actually managed to do it. And so now I'm actually making some kind of money off these videos. Not a great deal at all, because I did not go for the mid-roll adverts. Every ASMR artist has probably done exactly the same thing, because it's an ASMR killer, if you like. Yeah, so you could be falling asleep and all of a sudden you get woken up by a really loud advertisement, which isn't cool and something that no ASMR artist really wants on their channel, so that's a no. But you probably realise that I've got adverts at the beginning of a video now, and that's just a way to bring some kind of revenue in. Something, even a little bit, helps. And I've had quite a few subscribers recently, more so than I've had for a while. And maybe that's because I'm doing a broad range of subjects at the moment and just telling you stories about different things. And there's lots of great, great ideas that I've got, and some that you guys have given me. And I'm really excited because there's no end to finding subjects to talk about. So I'm really enjoying putting the content out at the minute. As long as I've got ideas and they're being received well, I'll keep going with no problem whatsoever. So what else has been going on? Yeah, do you remember that I wrote a Christmas movie script with a friend of mine? Well, we're trying to push it and get it in the hands of streamers, and it's tricky because the film industry is in a bit of a bad state at the moment, and it's probably because of the streaming, and probably the TV is God now, really, isn't it? More so, it's the more preferred form, if you like, along with gaming. So I think film or movies are kind of, maybe you might not agree to this, but it seems like the industry is rapidly changing now, and all of the traditional movies and screenplays are kind of getting less and less exposure, or even getting greenlit. So I'm still pretty old-fashioned, and I still am a sucker for a good movie. And you just got to do what you love doing, I guess, haven't you? So I am still writing movies, but we wrote this really cool festive comedy. I've spoke about it a few times now, I know. But we're trying to just see if anybody would be interested to look at this. So we're going to submit it to a few competitions and just get some feedback. So yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed with that one. But my co-writer is doing phenomenally well at the moment. He's being picked up by the BBC, and he's writing a comedy series. So I'm really proud of his success. And with a little luck, fingers crossed, we might eventually see some kind of success. So that kind of wraps up February for me, I think. So new job, charity events taking place in July. I booked a week away as well, so I'm going away for a week in June, which is my birthday month, and I'm going to Whitby, the famous Whitby in North Yorkshire, which is about a 90-minute drive from where I live, ish, give or take 90 minutes, but it's the home of Dracula and Bram Stoker and Gothic buildings and all the ruined abbey at the top of the hill. So I'll be sure to make a video when I get there. So I'm really excited. So we're going to stay at Robin Hood's Bay, which is a coastal town just beside Whitby, and it just means that we can go to the North Yorkshire moors. We can travel around that area just for those few days, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm staying at some guest housey B&B thing, where I can take the dog as well. It's like a little studio that I've got for 4 nights. Food isn't included, but there's lots of places to eat. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Last year I went to Mexico, so I'm staying in the United Kingdom this year. I think being a dog owner makes you stay closer to home, I think. But there's still a lot of places here in my homeland that I haven't seen. The south, I've never been down to the south coast, never seen Devon or Cornwall, never seen the Cotswolds, never been to Bath, never been to Wales. So I really need to make an effort at some point in my bucket list to tick off some things in the United Kingdom, and the Isle of Skye in Scotland is also one of them. What's on your bucket list? So here's a one for you. If you had 5 places to choose from on your bucket list, places in the world to visit and maybe spend time, what would those 5 places be? So mine would be, I've got to think about going to Japan. Tokyo would absolutely be a great start. Yeah, I just want to experience the culture, and I'd love to go. So I would say Tokyo. I would also say I'd like to go to the Arctic Circle, and just be in that lovely, serene, snowbound climate, in a wooden lodge with a roaring open fire and jet skis, snow skis, not jet skis. So Japan, Arctic Circle, where else? Good old USA, of course. I love and adore America. It's the home of movies, so my sort of soul is kind of very stateside, maybe. But I'd like to do a whole route of film locations, and just go all over the country and visit different movie locations where things were filmed. But I'd love to spend a bit of time. I've only ever really been to California a few times. I've done New York once. I've done Florida quite a few times, but I'd like to see some different areas. I'd also like to see Hawaii, and I'd like to see, is that my 5 places now? Where else would I like to go? I'd like to go to South America, the Amazon maybe, just out of interest, just to have that experience of a completely different landscape to what I'm used to here. There's quite a few there, but what's on your bucket list? It would be good to know what is on your bucket list. 5 places. Anyway, I am going to sign off because I'm just hitting 30 minutes now. So I'm going to thank you all so much for watching, supporting me, and tuning in every week and leaving those comments. I'm so grateful and thankful. And I will be back very soon with some more stories of crazy things, lives lived, weird events, maybe more aliens, maybe more urban myths, murder cases, who knows. But I am going to say goodnight now, my lovely people, and have a fantastic week. I will see you again next month for a ramble about March. But until then, I will see you soon. Good night and take care.